Okay, so today this is my Daedric and Ruby circlet. I got new, they're called Bloody Vampire Eyes that I was trying to get from Pretty Mira, but Pretty Mira didn't have them in the first place. So I got these from crazylenses.com. And it took a couple of tries because I had ordered them last time and they gave me the red eyes, and these are the ones I was wanting. They're yellow with a splash of red. It's awesome. So then I also have Concrete Minerals. It's Hearts and Risque red colors. Down here is Hearts mixed with Moonwalk yellow. And I'm wearing the Tattoo Junkies, the Tattoo Junkies Lip Trio Lip Paint My Lover. So it's a red and black day. I just got back from work, like over an hour ago. Work's been pretty good lately. We have one. So my boss stepped down and he's doing overnights in another department. We have two ladies that are, they're not quite managers, but they are doing management position for our department. But one has been gone, and there's rumors, whispers that she might have, left the company, but we'll see. And then the other one came back from vacation, and she's been running things pretty well. I mean, it's been hardly stressful. Things have been getting done ahead of schedule, and it's just been super stressless. So that's been pretty nice, and I went up and thanked her for running things so smoothly. I said, it makes things a lot easier for me, that, I'm not freaking out and stressed out and everything. And so things have been running pretty smoothly. I almost don't want a new manager. So, yeah. So I've been uploading some videos. I found excuse me, I got itchy nose. I found a video we did back in June for an unboxing, and I forgot about it. It was on my camera, so I found it on the camera and quickly put it together. And then just recently I had a new unboxing from Loot Fright, so go check those out. And then I'm still, YouTube takes forever to process my vlogs now when it's longer than 15 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm a talker. It's part of my depression. This is part of my personal therapy to express myself and get my shit off my chest and out of my head. So, I'm also, while doing this, doing the makeup and whatnot, I also did extra for the foundation and powder, so I look a little better. Because today was my Friday from work, so I can stay up a little later, and I'm vlogging. So, I have been playing Skyrim recently. It's been really cool. I've been really enjoying it. I had a real low-level character I started like a few months ago. She was at level 5, and now I think I got her up to level 8. I spent my couple of days off leveling her up and doing like the quests and whatnot. So she's level 8 now. She's a red guard, which is, I guess, either Skyrim's version of Native Americans, because they really have red skin, not red, but it's like a red-brown. So either it's their version of black people or it's their version of Native Americans. So, and they're really good with magic, and they're really good warriors. So I have her doing all the warrior things, and she's getting stronger. And for a follower, I'm trying a different person. His name is Vorstag. You can find him at Markarth at the Silverblood Inn. He's a total, he's a one-handed one-handed heavy armor follower. I think he also does archery because I gave him a bow and an arrow, bow and arrows. This guy doesn't talk much. I mean, he really doesn't talk, and that's kind of refreshing because all the other ones, while you're trying to be quiet, you know, and sneak, they start spouting off like Mjolnir. You can't shut her up. But she's a good fighter. Vorstag is a pretty good fighter. I haven't tried him before, and so far he's pretty cool. He's very, yeah, I like it, Vorstag. So I got him, what did I give him for armor? I think I got him steel armor from one of my looting from bandits. So got him steel armor, and then I smithed it up so it'll have a little higher stats, so he can wear that instead of his regular armor, which is scaled armor. It looks like bandit wear. I mean, he looks like he's a bandit. So and then I recently got him steel cuff boots, which goes with the steel armor. Oh, and I smithed those up so he would wear them instead of iron boots. Iron boots look like crap, and they're not great. So I did that. And then I got him some iron gauntlets. And then because I recently looted some dead bandits, they have the Dovahkiin helmet. So he's wearing that. And then I smithed up also a steel helmet. So sometimes, and it has a really long nose guard, so he looks pretty good, pretty snazzy in that steel armor. So I'm at level 8, so I can't get much right now. And what did I give him? I've been giving him, right now all we have is steel weapons. Yeah, steel weapons. And we killed some Forsworn, which are type of, they live like Indians, but they're like a rogue party. They kill people. So yeah, but they have some pretty cool weapons. So I gave Vorstag, I smithed up one of the Forsworn bows because they have some pretty nice stats when they're smithed up. And right now all I have is steel arrows, so that's what I gave him. And he's pretty good with the arrows, so yeah, he's all about heavy armor, blocking, I believe, archery, and one-handed weapons. But because I loot everything, but I'm having him carry the heavier weapons like the great swords and battle axes and things like that, he's starting to use the two-handed weapons because they have higher stats than the one-handed ones. So even with the one-handed ones smithed up. So yeah, so he's been doing the two-handed great swords, and also he's been doing the battle axes. So pretty cool with it. So yeah, I've been Skyrimming. It's been a lot of fun. I've been it's been making me feel better, and we go on these really familiar adventures, and I'm doing things a little different. So yeah. So we're at level 8, so we're going to continue on our adventures. Me and Vorstag. Oh, and my character's name is Davra. That's a Redguard name, I think. So, well, I mean, that's what I found on the D&D name generator. So, Davra. All my Skyrim characters, their names start with a D. So, I thought that was pretty cool. And I've been using the D&D name generator because it covers all the different types of races. So it could get, like, instead of calling them like Bob and Tom and things like that. So I've got like close to Skyrim names as possible. So that's pretty cool. I like it. It gets it helps become more immersed in the game. Yeah, so what's been happening? So today, Dad didn't go to work. We ran some errands, and then we went to breakfast. We did drive-through at Dunkin' Donuts. I introduced him to avocado toast, which he said he liked, and got him a coffee. So he really enjoyed the Dunkin' Donuts experience. So he said he'll go there again. I was trying to introduce him to the breakfast sandwiches, because they have some really good breakfast sandwiches as well. But because he has some sensitive teeth, I was trying to get him a breakfast sandwich made with croissant. Put on a croissant, because it's a softer bread. Because they have sourdough, and sourdough gets really tough, so it would be hard on his teeth. But he had an avocado toast today, and that's on a multi-grain toast bread, which the crust gets really hard, but the bread, because of the avocado spread, it's soft, so it wasn't bad, and he enjoyed it. So yeah. So I checked up on him. Well, I actually fell asleep. I was watching 2 movies today. So I rented from Redbox. I'm a Redbox customer. Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. I so enjoyed it. And I will so collect that series. It's a really good series. I don't care what anybody says. It's a really... I don't care about that it's about Lorraine and Ed Warren, and they're a bunch of shysters, and they're fake, and blah blah blah. Okay, get over it. So what? There's some really good stories coming out of this movie series, so that's all I care about. And yeah, and then the other one was Unhinged with Russell Crowe. It's kind of a psychological horror. It's not quite a horror movie. It's probably a thriller, because I would describe his character. He doesn't even have a name. He's just man. I call him a psychotic Karen. Or because he's a guy, he's a Darren. Psychotic Darren. Because he kills people when they, he cuts people off in traffic and he gets honked at. He goes after that person until he kills them, because they honked at him. And he feels completely justified in his actions, that he doesn't need to take that kind of bullshit from people. I'm like, oh my god, but he's a total Darren. Psychotic Darren. So, and then, of course, okay, spoiler alert on this one. I'm gonna spoil alert on this. So, in the end, what happens after this whole incident? The woman that was being chased by Russell Crowe through the whole movie, she got cut off in traffic because she was about to go through the green light, and someone passed right in front of her going through the red, and she was about to honk her horn, and then she didn't, because she doesn't want to go through all that crap again. So what is it saying? That we don't offend the Karens and Darrens because one of them, or they might start going completely psycho and killing people? Is that okay? I don't think that's okay. That's bullshit. They're in the wrong. Granted, they don't think so. And it's just... oh, wow. How can you stop psychotic Karens and Darrens? Wow. Unhinged. I recommend both those movies. They were super good. And The Conjuring was a real nail-biter. At least it was for me, because it's totally different. It's a different type of demon. Anyway, let's just put it at that. It's not the typical possession. So, totally different. And it's based on one of their cases, so that's awesome. What else? So I've been editing videos and uploading them. I really like the simplicity of Windows 10 Video Editor. It's super simple, and I enjoy making opening credits and closing credits with music and sounds and everything. Like, if you guys haven't been watching to the end of the video, after the credits, you'll see my scary face, and it screams. So I added that. I really enjoyed that. I think it was the perfect touch that it was needing this whole time. So, yeah. Little Boom Doom's been sick. This is what we were afraid of. He's been sick like every other day. He's been throwing up and having diarrhea like one day, and then he goes to school, but then he's not quite throwing up, but he's having diarrhea. It's just, Dad thinks it's just because he doesn't like school. He's just having a negative reaction to school, but I think there's a bug going around because, it's throwing up and diarrhea. Granted, those are two symptoms of COVID, so I don't know. But apparently he doesn't have COVID. He's just got a, what was it? It wasn't the flu either. It was some sort of virus, so. But because he's back in school, he's bringing crap home, and that means all of us are going to get sick. So I'm really hating on that. And work's been pretty good. Yeah, I think I said that. Work's been pretty good. It's been easy nights. I still hate the weekends. They're too damn long. Yeah. So I'm going to keep working on that. Anyway. So everybody be nice to each other. Mask up. Wash your hands. Do social distance. And go play Skyrim.